Hello, stream. Hello, everybody. What the heck is going on? Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Addressing the elephant in the room right away. This was originally supposed to be a Bloodborne stream. But brother and I had a complication that involved him. So, brother owns the disc of Bloodborne that we've been using for my streams. And I've been playing it on my PS4 here, but over Christmas vacation, when I couldn't stream, he took it back so that he could play it. And he was gonna bring it back to me today so that we could stream it together this evening. And it's 20 degrees outside right now. And the roads are frozen. And I told him, you should probably stay home so that you don't have to drive an hour to get here on icy roads. And he was like, yeah. So. Yeah, we're both fine. We're just holed up at home until the weather improves, which should be tomorrow or Friday, I think. It's supposed to warm up. I just checked, it's actually 30 right now, but it was in like the mid-20s pretty much all day. But yeah, so that just means we need to do another art stream. And I have some merch, work in progress that I've been sitting on for a bit that I need to just go ahead and ink in color while I'm thinking about it. So first, oh, I just realized I never changed my now drawing text. Hang on, let me fix that. There. Perfecto. But yeah, so I've got my Aiba chibi for what will eventually be some Somnium Files merch. I didn't have her finished in time to order charms this round, but future rounds I will have her available as a keychain. And then if we finish her, I have a Magni that is ready to ink and color. I don't think I'll finish both of them on stream today, but I sure would like to. But yes, so that's what's on the agenda. I would do a comic stream, and I actually do have a comic page that's about like an hour away from being finished, but it's got some spoilers in it, and I don't want you guys to see spoilers, so we're not gonna work on that on stream. So very nice, Magna, thank y'all. His sketch turned out my favorite. I honestly might go back and redraw the sketches of the other Tempus boys that I did, because I didn't like how they turned out super much, and I'm like, I gotta do my boys right, so. But yeah, so that's what we're working on today. I've got an Aiba. Milo! Oh my goodness! He's just in there screaming, I don't know why. But Milo's just in there, she's just in the dining room, screaming. Milo. Milo, why are you screaming? Milo! I'm gonna go check on my cat real quick. She is yelling. Hang on. Milo, what are you doing? Why are you screaming? Hi guys, I'm back. My cat, apparently found a hair tie and was just screaming about it. He's like, oh my god, I have found a circular elastic. Mother, I have found it. And I'm like, yeah, you're not supposed to play with those because if you eat them, Anyway, now it is work time. It is inking time. It is inking time. Let's ink a shrimp. Very silly cat, yes, very silly cat. She's just a little bingus. a strange and bizarre little creature who just came into my life one day and just never stopped screaming, really. Oh, that's not the right tool. Doesn't eat them, but he does play fetch with them. Yeah, see, Milo wouldn't... I don't think she'd eat them, but I don't trust her to not eat them. So she doesn't get to play with them. I trust her not to eat her shower curtain rings, which are a similar size and shape, because they are hard plastic, and I don't think she could eat them if she tried. So, but elastic hair ties I'm more concerned about. She's not the brightest scrungus. Oh man, you guys. So I was talking on my previous stream about how I'm playing the new Fire Emblem, right? Well, I finished a comic page this afternoon at 3. Or like 3:45. I'm like, okay. I got an hour before I gotta go set up for the stream. So I'm just going to go lay in bed and do like one stage of Fire Emblem. I will do one stage. Because, you know, the nice thing about Fire Emblem and what makes it like a good, what makes it a good just kind of like interim game is that the stages, depending on their complexity, will only take like anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour if it's like an excessively long stage. And so it's really nice because when I'm playing it, I can just like, I'll finish something and then I'll go play Fire Emblem for an hour and there's just really natural stopping points built into the gameplay. It's like, okay, I finished this stage, now I'm gonna go back to work. And then, like, vice versa. Okay, I finished my task, I'm gonna go do a stage of Fire Emblem now. But, the stage I started this afternoon, right after I finished comic page, was, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go, I finished my comic page, for the day, I'm gonna go lay down and play Fire Emblem, and I'll do one stage of Fire Emblem. And of course, it was, like, a really big plot-important stage, where, like, all the main characters are involved, and I'm like, oh god, this is gonna take me longer than an hour, isn't it? So I got, like, 3/4 of the way done with it. But my alarm went off. I have a little alarm that goes off, like, 15 minutes before my stream time. I was like, god damn it, I'm gonna lose my flow. I'm gonna lose my jam, I'm gonna lose track of what I was doing in this stage. But it should be fine. I was just grumpy. It's like, dang it! Now I have to leave the stage unfinished. Ugh. Gamer problems, am I right, lads? Am I right, gamers? Oy. You threw off the Empress's groove. Just yeets my Switch out the window and into the frozen grass outside. Oh my god, you guys! Speaking of, I have a story. I have a story for you guys that happened to me yesterday. So I have a house, right? And the house keeps scaring me with new things. I'm like, I don't need this house to sound quite as scary as it does. Because, you know, like, you live in an apartment building, there's always, like, upstairs neighbors rustling around and whatever. But, you know, you hear a noise in a house that's not connected to any of your neighbors' houses, and you're just like, oh no! I'm in danger. Well, yesterday I was laying in bed, snuggling with my cat, playing Fire Emblem, as one does, and I start hearing this noise. Which is never good. You never want to hear a noise. I'll go. Wilkasug for no. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Also, I figured out what happened to my alerts, and I'm going to switch it now, is I accidentally put them underneath my tablet layer. That's what I did. Transform. Mesh transformation. Oh, I could just use the liquefy tool for this. What am I doing? I always forget that Clip Studio has a liquefy tool now. It's very handy. Just push things around. But yeah, so I'm laying in bed, snuggling with my cat on my heated mattress pad, just blissful, in my lane, thriving. And I hear this noise, and it's not like a normal noise. It sounds like someone is trying to saw through my ceiling. It goes, and I'm like, excuse me, what the fuck is that? And so I think that maybe my cat is making noise. Like, she's in there rustling around, like, because sometimes when they're digging in their litter box in the other room, it sounds kind of scary. But I find both cats, and they're just sitting there staring at me. And they can obviously also hear it too, because they've got, like, their wide-eyed looks on, and they're just like, what's going on? Why is there a sound? And I'm like, okay, so I'm not going crazy. The cats hear it too. But they are not the source of the noise, so what the fuck is the source of the noise? And so I go, like, walking around my house, and it's, like, coming from up in the ceiling. And I'm just sitting there, like, what the fuck is that? And so, like, I have a closet in my bedroom that kind of, like, goes into that area. So I go in the closet, and it sounds like it's either above the closet, it's just in the ceiling on that side of my house. And I'm like, well, oh, God, there's creatures in there. Or there's creatures on my roof, goddamn. And so I go outside, and I look, and there's no creatures on my roof, because of course there's not. The roof is frozen. I sometimes hear squirrels and stuff jump out of the trees and land on my roof, and it's super loud, so I assume that maybe a squirrel was fucking around up there. No, there were no squirrels. And so I go outside, and the noise stops, and I was like, okay, whatever. I go back inside, it immediately starts up again. And, like, I walk out my back door, I can't hear it anymore. I walk back inside, and I can hear it. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? So my next thought is, of course, okay, there are no creatures inside on the roof of my house, but I'm still hearing the ceiling noise, which must mean that there are squirrels inside my ceiling. There are squirrels in my attic. And I was like, oh, fucking Christ. So the attic access is in the garage, which is on the complete and total opposite side of the house. I don't even know if the attic access extends all the way over to where my bedroom is. And I'm just sitting here like, well, fuck. Even if I could get up into my attic, which I can't because my car's in the garage, and it's blocking me from getting the ladder down. It's like, even if I did go up there, I'm not sure if I could actually walk over all the way to that segment. Like, that section of the house where this noise is coming from. I was just like, oh, what the fuck do I do? So plan B is I go and I grab a broom, and I start banging on the ceiling of my bedroom. It does not stop the noise at all. In fact, it seems like it makes the noise start to get louder. But here's where I realize that this doesn't sound like creatures. This doesn't sound like squirrels. For one, it's got like this perfect rhythm to it. And it sounds mechanical almost with how perfectly rigid the rhythm is. It's just like, and it's been doing this for like 5 minutes straight. Undeterred, unbothered, no interruption in the sound or the rhythm at all. Even when I banged on the roof, right, to try and like get them to stop. And I was like, well, okay. So what do I do? So I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a plumbing issue. That's kind of what I thought too. I'm like, okay, it's either robot squirrels, or there is like my heater in my home is going to explode. There is something wrong. So I do what I do every time there is something wrong. I call my dad. And I'm like, hello, parents. My house is making sounds. Help. And my parents, like, can't come over because A, they live an hour and a half away, and B, the roads are frozen, so it's not like they can do anything. And so they just try and, like, talk me through it. And I'm like, parents? Parental units? I believe there may be creatures in my attic. And they're like, okay, give us the evidence to support your claim that there are creatures in your attic. And I'm like, noises. And they said, okay, describe the noise. And I'm like, it sounds like something is sawing through my ceiling. I just found a cat whisker in this blanket. There's a cat whisker in my lap blanket. Oops. And so we do some detective work. And I'm like, I'm not sure if it's creatures. It feels like it's creatures, but I don't think it's creatures just because, like, the rhythm is so perfect. it doesn't sound natural. Like a squirrel, if it was chewing through like a stud or something, which is what Google thinks it was, I feel like it would have stopped to take a breath. But it has been going solidly for like, at this point, 10 minutes. And my dad's like, well, okay. So do you hear it like everywhere else in the house? And I'm like, not really, kind of just above the bedroom. And we go back and forth, and I'm looking around, and we're trying to figure out what it is. I go outside to look at the roof, and I go back, and I come back inside. And, well, the long and short of it is we eventually did find out what it is. So I have several of those little, like, whirly fans up on my roof. The kind that are, like... They're shaped like obnoxious pinwheels, and they just kind of spin around all day. I think they, like, cover exhaust or something from the house. I don't know what the fuck they do. Point is, one of them was, like, partially frozen, and it was spinning around, it was clunking around, and that's where the noise was coming from. And I'm like, well, at least it's not creatures, but there's not really anything I can do about that, because it's on the roof, and I have reservations about going up onto my roof normally when the roof is not frozen solid from 25-degree weather. Venting air out of your attic to keep it from getting too warm or too humid. Yeah, not a real problem that they would have right now because it is 25 degrees outside. But point is, it was spinning away, and it was just making this awful sawing noise, and I'm like, well, at least it's not a squirrel. So that was yesterday. Cut to today. I'm laying in bed, or no, I'm not laying in bed. I'm at my desk in the living room, and I'm just sitting there working on stuff. And I hear, even louder, another new noise. And this new noise, I posted about this on Twitter. It legit sounded like a goddamn obnoxiously loud heartbeat in my attic. It was like, dum, 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 for like super loud. You could hear it throughout the whole house, and I'm like, fucking Edgar Allan Poe's in my attic again. And I'm pretty sure it was just the fan acting up again, but like, God, the scariest possible way that it could possibly have broken. Yeah, some Telltale Heart bullshit. I was like, must you do this? Must you do this? Must my life include this little detail? I don't think this is a requirement for living in a house, is that I must be tormented by the sounds of my whirly fans making strange and unsettling noises. I don't think that's a thing. You've been mutilating people? Aw, man, how'd you know? How did you know that I've been mutilating people and hiding them in my attic? Because I live in Texas and I don't have a basement. How did you know? Damn it, I thought it was flawless. Okay, so I bet how many weird hair tentacles do you have, woman? Several, okay. Welcome to the joy of being a homeowner. Something goes wrong, you have to fix it. Yeah, it's a pain in my ass. Although I will say, I did have a nightmare last night that I had to move back into an apartment, and it was like college. I had a one-bedroom apartment, I had to share it with another person, so we had to share the bedroom. And I was just like, no, this is hell. So I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. I mean, my college roommate I loved very much, but I'm glad that I have my own space, and I have a nice big house that I don't have to share. Aha! Oh. That was either lightning or my power just flickered. Anyway, if the stream goes out, you can blame the winter storm for knocking out my power. Just put that out there. We haven't had any power outages so far. But I don't trust this shit. If the stream suddenly goes down, don't be alarmed. Probably just the power grid fucking up because we live in Texas. Rolling blackouts in Dallas. Yeah, I'm not in Dallas. But I am in a small town that probably doesn't have the best power grid, so we'll see. I know that some places get, like, priority for use of electricity. So, like, even if the power goes out, their power won't go out. For example, I have a friend who lives on the same section of the power grid as a fire department. And so when we had that really bad winter storm a few years ago and everyone's power went out for, like, a whole week, her stayed on because, like, she was on the same part of the power grid as the fire station down the street. And we haven't lost power, we haven't had any issues. And I'm like, I'm not that close to anything. I'm kind of just out in the suburbs. But I'm also in a teeny tiny town, so I don't know. Yeah. She's hella lucky, yes she is. It's like, dang it, Lizzie, if you didn't live, like, 30 minutes away, I would have absolutely driven over to your house. Yeah, like, I don't think we have anything close enough to us that we would qualify for no power outages. But maybe we do? I don't know. I know we're really close to, like, there's, like, a middle school and a high school nearby, but just fuck them kids, right? They're gonna lose power. They probably didn't even go to school today and probably had a snow day. Texans get snow day, if the temperature drops below, like, 35. Because at that point, driving on the streets is a hazard. And I would be willing to bet my entire city probably has one ice truck. The town is small enough, the whole thing may get caught in it. Schools also sometimes are included as they... Like, it's not a tiny, tiny town, but I live pretty close to, like, the town center. So who knows, maybe. I'm not sure where our fire station is. I'm sure we have one, I just don't know where it is. Probably out on the main road. Silly Texas and they're not snowplows. Listen! I have seen, like, Snowmageddon that we had a couple of years ago was the first time I'd ever seen more than half an inch of snow on the ground at the same time. We don't need snowplows. What's worse in Texas is ice, because it'll rain and then it'll get cold overnight and it'll freeze. Which is kind of what happened, what's happening right now, is like the street outside of my house is very much frozen, icy. Snow is normal up here. Oh yeah, yeah. I know you're joking. I'm just like, harumph. I've legitimately had northerners, mostly in college, be like, oh, why don't you guys, like, know how to drive on ice? It's like, cause it never ices here. We get below freezing temperatures like 3 days out of the year, maybe. I didn't even know what snow tires were until I went to college. And I had friends talking about them. I'm like, with all due respect, what the fuck are snow tires? You go into a You go into a store and you try to buy snow tires and people are gonna laugh at you. What I do know is that today was trash day. And I did see, like... I didn't see the garbage truck coming around, but I did see, like, a big truck coming around, and I was just like... I live on a hill, and I was just, like, watching it drive by real slow, like, I'm like, I bet they just have the brakes on, and they're just sliding down the hill. Because, like, to get into my neighborhood, you have to go up several hills, like, up and down several hills, so I just can't leave until the roads are okay again. Because if I leave, I will be trapped away from my home because I will not physically be able to get back because I live on a hill. Oops. On the one hand, I wish it snowed a little bit more because I think snow is pretty. On the other hand, I'm glad that I don't live in an area where you have to, like, shovel snow off your driveway. That seems like a pain in the ass. 100% of pain, can confirm. Yeah, see? Fairy Foundling, thank you for the follow. Welcome to my stream squad. Are my follower alerts going off? Because I haven't heard them, but I also have my volume turned down real low. That's pretty if you don't have to do anything and just watch it fall, which is not most of us. Yeah. They're going off? Okay, cool. Can you guys see them? They should be, like, down here near my tablet. That's where I put them, so that if I use this, footage for a speed paint later, you don't have, like, alerts popping up randomly. Where's my water? I think I saw the notice going off. Okay, cool, because they weren't going off last time, but I fixed it. I fixed it now. Works super cute. I love your line work. Thank you! Also, Goldie goes, first time chatter. Hello! Welcome to Iba stream. We're drawing a shrimp. Shrimp drawing. Wow! Shrimp in the void. Time to draw a cute shrimp. It is! A cute shrimp. You're telling me Iba fried this rice? Yes. She's a professional chef. Did I tell you guys that I made that into a sticker? And I sold it at IkiCon and it actually did pretty well? I'd like go home and print more on day 2. You guys saw it, I made a little Iba, are you telling me a shrimp fried this rice, like, little thing. I turned it into a sticker and people at the con really liked it. Pixar ain't legit. It's on my Twitter! Which, I should be able to press the button, it just works now. Let's go! Cool, I got my shit to work. It wasn't working last time, but now my shill buttons are working and I'm very glad about it. Also hydrate. They're so spiky. Spiky shrimp hair. Oh. Did the head pats go off? I didn't see them. Thank you for the head pats, though. Here, we'll have this Iba sticker. Yeah, I just put in an order for a bunch of new stuff, with my charm and pin supplier. Couple days ago, so those should be here mid-February, and I'll do another, like, shop launch when I have those. And that will include my stickers. Yeah, I would have waited until I finished Iba to put the merch order in, because I wanted to have her as a keychain as well. I ordered Date and Mizuki keychains, but Iba's isn't going to be available until later, and I would have just waited until I had hers done, but I was sold out of a lot of stuff, and I couldn't really wait, so my supplier is in China. That's where they're based. And so, oh, that's not her body outline. That is, like, where her weird thing is going. No wonder she kind of looked weird there. But yeah, I was sold out of a lot of charms. I'm like, I can't wait. I need to just put this order in pretty much as soon as they're back from Lunar New Year vacation, because they were out of commission for like 2 weeks and I couldn't put in a new order, and I was just like, I'm sold out of a lot of stuff. Gonna have to believe you about the fried rice. If you go on Twitter and you look up my username and fried rice, I think it should come up? Maybe? Not 100% sure, though. Yes, if you can find the link, that would be apreciado. So. Any word on the I'm fine and normal sticker? It's eventually. I actually have a lot of stickers that I want to make that I don't think would be good as, like, anything else. And I think what I want to do is I want to start manufacturing my stickers instead of just making them at home. At least for, like, original stickers. I might keep, like, fandom stickers made at home. But then I'm thinking of starting to manufacture other stickers. Because that way people can, like, you know, put them on their water bottles and stuff and they'll be more durable. You can put my current stickers on water bottles. They're just not, like, dishwasher safe and things like that, and they will get damaged if you're aggressive with them. And also I can sell them for higher profits if they're manufactured, because I can sell them for a little bit more, like $5 instead of $3. Relaxing music and shrimp drawing. This is how we do on a Wednesday. Some nice loungy music. What else did I do today? I know hourly comic drawing day is today. I've done hourly comic day exactly one time and I didn't finish. Because, I don't know. I personally don't know how people do those because, like, drawing the hourly comics would take my entire day. And I have other work to do, you know? Thank you, Sly. Sly posted the Iba shrimp tweet links. That was on my alt Twitter, wasn't it? Yeah, because that was when I was locked out. Ah, beans. So you wouldn't have found it that way anyway. Thank you for digging that up. Appreciate it. God, it's like her design is like so... It's not that detailed, but it's just so complicated too. Because, like, her hair is just so crazy. But there's, like, an order to the madness, kind of. But it's just, it's a lot. Did you finally get back in your Twitter? Yes, I did, after like 3 fucking weeks. It took forever, but I did get back into it, and I am planning on making a video about it, because, you know, gotta monetize my paying for content! So expect a video about that in the near future. Ah. Oh yeah, that's what I still need to do. Frickin' stream elements. I guess there's like a YouTube character limit. It keeps cutting the message off halfway through. Looks funny. Yeah, I was just like looking at my Twitch analytics the other day, and I was checking out how much revenue I've gotten in the last month. Just because that video going viral got a lot of additional revenue this month, and I thought it was super cool. And then I was just like looking through it, and I was doing stuff, and I realized that like, yeah, so when that video went viral, there was a big ol' like multi-day spike in profits and stuff. But then there was another spike like earlier this week, and I was like, well, wait, what happened there? What happened there? Where did that come from? I didn't suddenly get a whole bunch of new like views on a video or something, did I? No, it was from all those super chats I got on my Monday stream. Which I'm still kind of in disbelief about a little bit. I'm just like, I forget that I can get super chats. It's like I turned it on, but I didn't think that people were gonna use the feature. And if people did, they weren't gonna throw that much at me. I turned it on to be like, yeah, you know, I have it if people want to, but I mean, you don't have to. It's just, it's an option that is available, and it's easy peasy if you already have all the stuff connected to your bank account and whatever. But I was just like, oh my god, am I like an official VTuber now? I'm getting super chats, and I gotta say thank you for the super chat. I'm a famous VTuber now. I'm official in big business. Send me all your money for my lifestyle of sitting in the dark at home alone. Super chat is pretty handy, yeah. I still have Ko-fi, or Ko-fi, or however the hell you say it, but I only really advertise it during streams. It's just like, the alerts will come up on screen, and it'll do stuff. But I like Ko-fi because it doesn't take any fees. Because, you know, like, Twitch subs you only get 50% of, which is still bullshit, and I'm still mad about that. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, YouTube, I get, like, most of the money from Super Chats, but it's still, like, a 70-30 split. So I get 70% and YouTube takes 30. Which isn't, it's still better than Twitch, but it's still, like, taking, you know, a chunk out of the profits. Ko-fi doesn't take anything, which is nice. I keep meaning to use it more, because I'm paying like $5 a month for Ko-fi Gold. I'm not really doing much with it, but I would love to like transition over to using Ko-fi instead of Patreon. Because fewer fees, and Patreon like takes so much of what you earn monthly. But I feel like Patreon has more people that actually know what it is, and so it's more likely that people are going to, you know, pledge to it. It's always messy trying to promote, like, 2 platforms at once. Ko-fi makes their money through creator subscriptions rather than trying to extract from the users. Yeah. Which is nice, and I enjoy that model. You guys know me, I'm always trying to find a way to, like, earn some stuff from the things I'm already doing. That's why I started doing YouTube in the first place. It's like, I've got all this art that I do, I might as well make it into speed paints, and I've got all these silly stories that I tell on stream, I might as well make them into YouTube videos, right? So. Monetize it fairly so you can do what you enjoy. I get it. Yeah. Exactly. And I actually, here's some breaking news for you guys. First alerts on the stream is, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about it. They didn't say that I couldn't. And I mean, it's gonna be a thing anyway, probably. But I got an email from, TheStarfishface last night, actually. They have invited me to join their early access program, which means that if you guys read Cast Off on TheStarfishface, if the deal goes through and everything goes according to plan, instead of joining the Patreon, you can get early access with however TheStarfishface does early access stuff. You can like buy it with their little in-app currency you can get from watching ads and stuff. And that is very nice, because Webtoon just shut down their revenue stream for non-partnered creators. So I was probably gonna not entirely leave Webtoon, but I was planning on, like, probably not updating there quite so often. And so the timing was just kind of serendipitous. Moogdraws, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. But yeah, so you guys will soon, if you use TheStarfishface to read Cast Off, you will soon be able to do the early access stuff, because they messaged me about it last night. I pinged them back with a couple of questions, and they haven't gotten back to me yet. But they also sent me that email originally at, like, midnight last night, so I figure whoever does their emails is... I'm expecting an email back maybe later this evening. Are you able to make notebooks with your art? I've thought about it, actually. I've thought about it. I just don't know what people would want on a notebook. I've thought about... Okay, so the, one of my pin designs, the Dice Hoarder pin design, it has, like, all those little rainbowy dice kind of in the center of it. And I have thought about making that into a seamless pattern that I could then slap on, like, I don't know, apparel or notebooks or whatever. I've thought about it. I just haven't done it yet. It's on the list of eventually, when I have time, merch I want to make. I have a big poopy hair. I think gambling addiction on a notebook would be hilarious. Maybe, maybe. I'm almost sold out of those stickers now. I had 100 of them. And just someone posted it on the Genshin Impact Reddit. And then now I've sold like 60 of them in the last couple of days. And I'm like, oh, Jiminy Christmas. Ah! And like I packed a whole bunch of them last night, and I would have packed more, but I figure I can't even go to the post office tomorrow anyway because the roads are frozen. The roads are closed. So I just kind of like put a pause on. I packed orders for like 2 hours last night, and I was like, eh, I'll finish this later. I'll finish this when I actually can go to the post office and have motivation to, you know, keep doing stuff. Golda Ghost, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. My alerts are working. I saw that one. I saw it. Wow. But yeah, the one issue with notebooks, and like, this is kind of just the issue in general with any kind of merch that I want to do, is because I go to conventions, I want to make sure that I can, you know, take them to conventions. And notebooks are books, and therefore they are heavy, and I already have enough heavy shit behind my table because I have my How to Webcomic books behind my table. And eventually I'm gonna have cast-off books behind the table, and I'm like, I don't need any more books! They're hard to display on my merch setup for conventions. It's like, I know the easy solution is to just, you know, not bring notebooks to cons. But I want to bring notebooks to cons, because if people want to buy a notebook from me and they would buy it at a convention, I want to have it available for them. It's a complicated situation. My wife has one of your books for How to Webcomic. It's a good read. Oh, thank you! I'm glad that your wife likes it. I keep talking about this, but I am going to be doing a reprint of that book soon. I just gotta find time to sit down and make a couple of adjustments. There's a few things I want to fix before it goes to print again. Like, stuff I want to add. But honestly, at this point, it's just like, how much do I actually want to change it? I could just... The book is fine how it is. There was just, like, one or two things that I kind of wanted to add. So I might just, like... There's part of me that's considering just, like, not bothering making any of the changes I was gonna make and just sending it to reprint like it was originally, like, just getting 2,000 more copies of the same book. That'd make things less complicated. But also, I did have, like, a fun list of stuff that I wanted to add. None of it was, like, terribly crucial. It was largely just, like, here's a couple of more notes about paneling and composition that I forgot to include in the first book. But it's not, like... It's nothing you couldn't learn by reading another book, I suppose. But, I don't know. I mean, technically, I don't even really have to do a Kickstarter for it. Like, I could get it out of like, just order a reprint out of pocket if I really wanted to. I have the money in savings. And honestly, now that I'm sitting here talking about it and thinking about it, that might just make my life a lot easier. That might make my life a lot easier if I just pay for it out of pocket. And, or even just do, like, a little mini Kickstarter for just, like, 2 weeks. And then just take what I have and use that for the reprint. Now that I'm sitting here talking about, I always have ideas during streams. Just because it's just talking, you know? After encountering your channel, I grew inspired to tell stories with my art, but I couldn't help but feel afraid about what platforms will give more reach, what form of art to use, etc. I just wanted to ask if you had any tips for people who want to take the dive but feel a bit afraid to take it. Well, my first place that I would recommend starting is I wrote a whole damn book about that. It is specifically about webcomics and making comics, and I would love it if the link actually showed up on my YouTube! Come on, Streambot! Dream Elements bot! There it is. Thank you, Sly. I don't know why that didn't work on YouTube. It worked on Twitch. I don't know why it didn't work on YouTube. I'm gonna check real fast. YouTube chat message. But it should be working. I don't know why it's not. I'm grumpy about it. But yeah, honestly, any advice and tips that I have in there, or that I have, are gonna be in the book, really. So, there you go. YouTube is a bit slower. I don't know what's up. Yeah, me neither. I'm like this close to joining the Stream Elements Discord and just being like, hey, I'm trying to use this for YouTube and it only works like 50% of the time and I need to be I need to shill my shit. What's going on? Make it work better. I gotta shill my shit, stream elements. Get your head in the game. But yeah, I might do that actually. I might just like go back and look through the book that I have and look through the list of stuff that I wanted to add and see how much of it I can just like, it's just like kind of repeated details that don't really need to be adjusted. I might do that, honestly. That would make my life so much easier and I wouldn't have to worry about it quite so much. Thanks, Stream Chat, for being a sounding board. I might still do like a little mini Kickstarter to help like fund it just so I don't take a massive hit to my savings, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. We shall see. Because right now my biggest thing is just like, I have a box and a half left of those books. And I know, and like, the book sells well enough that between the digital and physical copies, that book is basically paying my mortgage. So I need to not run out of physical copies of it. Rubber ducking is useful. It is! I feel like she needs another hair spike, like right here. I feel like she needs more hair spikes. More hair spikes for the shrimp. There. Some crazy detailed hair. What if I just... They kind of did something like this for the Mizuki one that I did. Here's the Mizuki I did. So I kind of did just like the black lines and then filled it in with like kind of an accent color because I just think it looks neat. I have just like 40% hair. She is though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my other thing about running the Kickstarter is that I'm gonna be going with a different printer this time for the books because my last printer, they did okay. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. But I wasn't 100% happy with the books that they sent me. But I didn't want to make a fuss and tell them to reprint it because I ordered 2,000 books and it's not like the issues were horrendous. It's not like they printed it upside down or anything. It was just like the colors weren't as nice as I had hoped they were. They kind of turned out a little bit too saturated, which is not a problem that they had during the test print, but it was a problem they had during the later print. And it kind of annoyed me, but again, it wasn't worth like getting a reprint over because I didn't want to have 4,000 books. So I am going to be going with a different printer also because my original printer, their prices have like doubled, sometimes like in a few places they've tripled, like, what they expect it to be. And there's another supplier that I can get my books from. It's a printer I've been meaning to test because I think I'm gonna go with them for the eventual Cast-Off book Kickstarter. And so this would kind of be a good way to test them out, I suppose. Test the waters. Printing is crazy right now, so shop around. Yeah, so the printer I went with last time, I think they're based in Canada. But this time I have a printer in China that I want to try out. So. They're also, like, half the price. Even with, like, $2,000 shipping to ship a pallet of books, all the way overseas, it is still, like, thousands of dollars cheaper to get them printed over there than it is to get them printed at my last place. So that's like a yikes. Look at these little patterns on her leggies. Little leggy patterns. So she's got like lethal diamonds. Go. Just kind of doing this as like a sketch. Always kind of wondered what this little pattern on her leg is supposed to be, I guess. I mean, what is anything on a friggin' video game character's outfit, but whatever. Just sexy Amogus fishnet? Oh no. What about this looks like Among Us? It looks like a weird snake. Either a tattoo or part of the body itself. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of looks like she's got a little chunk taken out of her legs. Her leggies. Just kind of swirl around to the front, though, doesn't it? Draw it coming over a little bit on the side of the leggy here. And now I trace. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm not gonna trace it. Gonna do this the new-fashioned way. The newfangled cheaty way. This involves cleaning it up a little bit. If I can add a stroke around it. Oops, not thicker. Thinner. actually these need to be a little further apart. They shouldn't be overlapping. Animal Crossing music to soothe the soul. To soothe the stressed out artiste soul. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get to Magni tonight. I'm not gonna get to Mr. Magni tonight. We're gonna be doing Iba this whole stream, probably. I underestimated the power of the shrimp. Sorry, I got quiet for a second. I'm focusing. I am focused on my weird little leg fish skeleton that my girl Iba's got going on. If I can just perfect this outline, get it looking nice and pretty. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. That side looks good, I think. Now let's do the other side. Okay, and now gonna come get rid of those on the outline. Alrighty. And now we get to watch the magic happen. Hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to do some hashtag art hacks. I fucked it up. I missed a step. There. Boom. Line art. Love it. I can come in and tweak. That's too thick. We draw. Alrighty. Leggy thingies. Let's go. Here, chat, answer me a question. Can you guys hear a humming in the background from my AC? And by AC, I mean my heater. Can you hear like a vroom? I do not? Okay. You see, like, I remember when I was streaming over the summer and I asked if people could hear my AC, they said no, but I could definitely hear it. When I went back and watched the VOD. But I've kind of adjusted my setup a little bit so that my mic is closer to me and is also picking up less... Just trying to get it to pick up less background noise, you know? And so I'm wondering if you can kind of hear the heat. Because my issue is, my computer is right next to the intake fan for my AC. And so it's kind of noisy. Oops. I know how to use keyboard shortcuts. I'm a genius. Where's my example, Iva? There we go. All right, cool. Iva. There she. So I'm gonna try something a little bit new on this one. I'm gonna try doing the eyes on a different layer. Should make what I'm about to do a little easier. So here's my thing, you guys, is that I've been kind of struggling finding the perfect way to, like, color eyes for, like, my little chibis and stuff. And I think I may have stumbled into it doing something completely unrelated. And I will show you guys once we get there, but here, I'll show you now, actually. So, I've been struggling, because I do my eyes a little bit differently, for different designs and stuff. But I've always kind of struggled on how exactly I like to do the eyes. And I did the vector sticker for this month, and I actually really like how these eyes came out. So there's like 3 main colors. There's the darkest color, which is kind of on the outside here, and then it kind of cuts through the middle, and then there's like kind of an upper and a lower highlight. And the upper highlight's a little bit brighter, or a little bit less bright. And so it kind of just, I don't know why, I like how it looks. I kind of like how it looks a little bit glassy and shiny. With like this kind of thing cutting through the center here. So I'm gonna try that with my Iba. And we'll see if I like how it looks, because I think it turned out, just on accident, it turned out really cool on my vector drawing. So I want to see if I can replicate it a little bit. What the fuck is that? Get out of here. All right. So her eyes are like red. Straightening out her eyelashes a little bit. All right. Trying to make these eyes look like they're the same shape, even though they are turned slightly. The problem I have is I make my characters a little bit wonky-eyed sometimes. Eyes, am I right? Yup. Alrighty. So let's try this. So we're gonna give her like kind of the red, kind of nice pink eyeballs. My eyeball, don't you love it when your eyeball has eyeballs? Pink. There's the first layer. And then kind of the second layer. Like I said, I'm experimenting with this one. So we are just fucking around. And then we're gonna do a third, darkest layer. Like comes around. And have a line that kind of goes through. Yeah, see, I don't know what it is about that. I just think it looks so cool. And I stumbled into that on freaking accident. Because I was trying to figure out how to render Vector's eyes, and I just think it looks so neat. Like, having this line cut through, it just makes him look, like, way more shiny. There's something about it. There's something about it, chat. I just can't explain it. Don't we love having an artistic breakthrough? Wow. See, like, this is kind of how I used to color eyes, and this is, like, kind of the new way. And I like it because it has, like, the dark outline. It just having that little middle line to separate the two shades, it does something. I don't know what it does, but it does something. And it looks pretty. Kind of carve out the corners a little bit, or round out the corners. think what it does is it makes it look like this bottom is like the lighter part of the eye, and then this upper is the top, and then it makes this look like a highlight, like a shine coming down. I just think it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty already. Like coming in just each color. Oops, not that one though. I'm coming in just each color manually. I just realized my night light settings are on, aren't they? Making my computer screen look different. There we go. And then we're gonna do the little middle dots. I'm gonna turn off the rest so I can just make sure that it's all nice and even on both sides, because this is the part where it gets a little wacky sometimes if I'm not careful. I think that looks good though. That looks good. I think that looks good for the little eye whites. Should I lower it like a smidge? No. Maybe stretch just a little bit. Little stretch. No, I think that looks good. Oh, yes. And now we're gonna put a stroke around those. See, she cute! Although now I feel like these need to be a little bit lower. Yeah, that's better. I love how that looks with the eye shines! Ah! So pretty. And the actual eye shines. Kind of like to make them look like little potato shapes. Little potato shape. There we go. I've just got a big forehead. Have you guys ever noticed that? You know, a big old forehead. I'm play tic-tac-toe on that thing. Here, chat, play tic-tac-toe with me. Gladys25, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. First person to say a position gets to X move. Anybody? Anybody want to play tic-tac-toe with me? Come on. X top right? Okay. I'm gonna go here. Your move, chat. Everybody says top right. Is this just like... It's the psychology of tic-tac-toe. Lower right? Haha! I win! I win. Okay, sorry, Iba. Pat pat. Okay. This game is rigged! No! I'm rigged. I'm a VTuber. Do you get it, chat? Do you get it? Do you get it? Anyway, let's do the rest of the coloring now. Wahoo! I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna organize my layers real quick. This is gonna be the eyes. Okay, now we're gonna do flat colors. Is so very pale. A very, very pale little eyeball. And then she's got kind of her dress color, which is also white. When I'm color picking from a model like this, I try to pick out the mid-tones. So it's not too light or too dark. And I'll come in and adjust the flat colors later. Do you have a tutorial for coloring? I don't currently, but enough people keep asking me about it that I might make that a future video. Just so when people ask me, I can be like, yeah, I made a tutorial. It's on my YouTube. Go watch it. I'm not saying I don't like you guys asking. I'm just saying it's like, man, I'm not eloquent and I don't have time to do like a full tutorial while I'm in the middle of something on stream. So I like having a YouTube video that I can just yeet at people. No, you made a brief tip on coloring faster. I did. That's a TikTok though. It's not a YouTube video. People might not look at my shorts. It's not like a full coloring tutorial. It's just a, here's how to do it a little bit faster type of way. Might as well make a tutorial vid so that we can just link to people whenever they ask how to color. Exactly, exactly. Making things easier for myself and my mods. The problem is that tutorial videos take longer to do than just my normal storytime videos. Not turned up to a stream yet, but I saw my funny hamster girl and ran. He's a funny hamster. She. Little hamster. Oh man, so I talked about this on a previous stream, but I don't remember which one exactly. I want to make little Aiba, like little mini keychains, like plush keychains. Because I think it would be so cute, and you could just have one like a little Aiba hanging off your purse, and I just think it would be like so much cuter than like a keychain. Instead of just like a plastic keychain, have a little squishy one, and then you can just like hold her in your hands and squeeze her, and it would be about life size. I think it would be cute. She'd be flat, but she'd be squishy flat. You guys know what I mean here? I can show you. I can grab a picture from the supplier I'm planning on using. Aiba stress ball. Yeah, it would be more like stress hamster-shaped pancake, but you get the idea. Oh god, I gotta go through all this rigmarole. Oh god. Oh god. Here, let me do... So this is my plushie supplier. Let me see if I can't find products. Oh gosh, I'm trying to find it. Oh, you know what? I think I linked to it in my my to-do list. Hang on. I'm trying to find a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about. I have a plush keychain. Yes, yes, here we go. Here's the listing. So, like, a little... Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Just let me copy the picture! There! Fine, god, jeez. Okay. Like this. Like little plush keychain, but it's Aiba shape. Like this. Like this. See, imagine Aiba, like the hamster version of Aiba is like little squish, and you can just like grab it and just hold it. I think it would be cute. Like this. But yeah, so I need to reorder some plushies eventually, so I would like to have that done by the time I do that. Star just recently made art for Date and Music that I believe will become keychains and or stickers. They will be! They're not available on my shop yet! But they will. I did order the keychains of them, and I'll be dropping the stickers the same day as the keychain. So, if you're into that, then keep your eyes open. Because I'ma do it. Yeah, that's my flat player, okay. Oh no! Sad Ace Attorney music, no! Oh, it's gonna make me fucking cry. I eventually do want to go back and finish my Ace Attorney playthrough. The prospect of playing Justice for All is really hard on my soul right now. Like, I love Ace Attorney, but Justice for All is just not my favorite. Zoom in on the lack of titties. Wow. But yeah, I am planning a couple of things to make for Somnium files. These will be stickers and keychain, and I have my shrimp fried rice Aiba sticker that will also be available. And I am thinking of some other stuff. I want to do squishy plush Aiba. And a couple of other things. Just keep your eyes open for possible potential future stuff. Transition a little smoother. Hydrate happening. Sorry, Twitch chat. I realized that I was neglecting you guys because I had a tab open on my Twitch chat viewer. Oops. Okay, and now Aiba hair. Hey, or yeah, so it was a bit up in chat, but yeah, I want to start doing merch of like my kind of my niche right now is just like I don't do mainstream shit. I draw whatever weird, random, obscure fandoms I want to draw. Yeah. And so I want to do a print for Somnium files too. I have a couple of ideas, but I'm not like 1,000,000% sold on any of them right now. Okay, come on. Oh god. No! No! Clip Studio, no! It froze! Wait for the program to respond. Oh no. I broke it. I broke it. You guys can't see it, but I broke it. Oh god damn it. Okay, well. Maybe it will auto-recover it for me. That hasn't happened in a long fucking time. Oh god. It's been a while since that happened. Okay, well that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I got most of my stuff. I just gotta redo the flats, but that's fine. I'm just gonna real quick save that. I need a redeem that's just like, save your art, stupid. Because I am an idiot sandwich, apparently, who hadn't saved in a while. But you know what? It could have been worse. It could have launched me back to just the sketch, and I would have just rage quit the entire drawing. I would have just quit. Just said no. Yeah, I'm done. I'll make a... Okay, here's the deal. You guys gotta remind me after stream, because you know how forgetful I am. But I will make, remember to save, like, redeem or timer or something for the stream. But you guys gotta remind me about it, though. You'd think most art programs would just autosave. They should! And I mean, to be fair, Clip Studio did autosave this for me, so it saves me the trouble of having to re-ink it and do a bunch of other shit, but... Oh, I need my better eraser. I need the hard eraser. I can't be using some soft-ass eraser. No, I have to use my hard eraser. What's wrong with me today? My stream, my freaking art program crashes and just sends me into a weird spiral. Ugh. Something happened here. Hello, ma'am? Where did your shoulder go? Hello? Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. There. Hi. Alright. We're getting there, gang. We're recovering. We're recovering from the incident. Now we gotta do the her again. Alrighty, there's Flats. I need to give her actual eyeball color. Ah! Too pale. Too much. Oh no. I have a sweet daughter. Sweet eyeball daughter. Save. Okay, fine. Remember to sub to Star's YouTube. We need 25k. Yeah, you guys are kind of slacking a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna hit 25k at this point. Y'all better get on that shit. For those who are unaware, I made a promise to chat the other night that if I get to 25,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of April, I will turn the hydrate cooldown off. I just did that on the... No, I didn't. Okay, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm fine. I thought I wasn't good and fine for a second, but I am good. I promised them I promised stream chat on Monday that if they helped get me to 25,000 YouTube subscribers by the end of April, I would turn off the cooldown for the hydrate so that they could once again drown me. Which appears to just be all they've ever wanted, was the ability to just waterboard me incessantly. But you guys gotta do it. You gotta subscribe to my YouTubes. You gotta subscribe to my YouTube channel. You want the goods, you gotta work for it. You gotta help me get my shit. Yeah, and then she's got like her weird nervous system arms. I don't know what the deal is there. Very strange looking. But she's doing her best and we love her for it. Veins, veins, weird veiny arms. Nyeh, nyeh. Oh no, I just drew that on the same layer as the rest of the shit. Ah, beans. Ah, shit, all beans. Ah, shit, all beans. Hate that for me. Oh, whoa. Ven Bluefrost, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Wrong layer! I can just kind of fade it out at the ends, because it kind of looks like they just disappear into her corporeal arms. Which is the weirdest looking shit I've ever seen. Slay, baby girl, I guess. See-through-y, so you gotta... There. Weird girl arms, let's go! Let's go, weird girl with the weird veiny arms. Just want to say I love your art style, and sometimes I look to it as, oh, well, thank you! I am glad. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to stream. Okay, so I forgot to do my super secret special technique, so I'm gonna have to do that now. Everybody watch closely as I do my super special secret ultimate technique. My super special ultimate art technique. Technique. Oop. Oh my god, there's so much blank space behind my line art. Oh no, I sure wish there was an easy way for me to fill in all the negative space behind my line art so that I could really easily get rid of any potential like little weird gaps that I can't see because they're so small and in the corners. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna turn back on. How? Everyone's just like, how are you doing that? How are you doing that? I think I made a TikTok about it. I'm pretty sure I did, which means it should be in my shorts. That sounded bizarre. I made a tutorial. It's in my shorts. You want it? You gotta come get it. Ah! Oh no! It's Kurt. I have a tutorial. It's in my pants. You want it? You gotta work for it. God. No. Fucking rip. Ugh. Strike that from the record, please. Oh, good. Alex is here. What a way to find out that my friends are watching me be stupid live on stream. Haha, so funny. You love that for me. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do my other super secret technique. I did this on a TikTok live the other day. You've had fox mods the whole time. I know! 2 of them! I just realized. What are you, Star? No, what's in your pants? A tutorial! I just pull it out. It's like, here's how you can color quickly in Clip Studio Paint. Goodbye! My gender is art tutorial. Your gender is what's in your pants. Okay, then my gender is art tutorial. Oh boy. Welcome to my streams. I'm a fucking idiot. Yay! Art tutorial is best gender. I agree. I identify as an art tutorial. Yeah! Tell all your friends to subscribe to the YouTube for more of this premium star content. Yeah, subscribe to me on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. And also if you're watching on Twitch. Assigned art at birth. Yeah! Exactly. I've been drawing since I was a little bitty kid, so like that makes sense. That tracks. Let's go! It's gonna take a minute. Nurses at the hospital just go, congratulations, it's an artist, and hand your parents a random art implement. Yeah. They just hand my parents like a tablet pen. And they're like, it's 1992. What the fuck do we do with this? And and the nurses are just like, I don't know. You think I know what that is? It's a digital artist. Congratulations. You should be so proud. She won't be able to do shit with it until like 10 years from now. Yeah, I was always the baby of my friend group because my birthday's in the summer. And so, like, I technically graduated at 17 because my birthday's in the summer and I just hadn't turned 18 yet by the time my high school graduation happened because my birthday's in June and I graduated in May. And it throws people off when I try and tell them that. It also meant that I never got to bring cupcakes to school. Wow! I was very bummed about it. When I was in elementary school, we had, like, you could donate a book to the library on your birthday and it would have a special little name card in it. So that if anyone ever checked that book out, they would get to see, like, your name is in there and be like, this is a birthday book donated by so-and-so. And I always wanted to do it, but my birthday was in the summer, so I couldn't. And also you got to be on, like, the school announcements in the morning, and I thought it was so cool, but my fucking birthday was in June. And so I could never do it, and I was so sad. And I guess, like, one year my mom just, like, pulled some strings. I don't know exactly what happened, but I was allowed to do one for my half birthday in December. And I got to be on the school announcements in the morning, like the little TV screen. I got to do it. And I have a little birthday book in my elementary school library now. And it was a book about Pearl Harbor because it was around the same time of the year. And my mom picked it out at the bookstore because she's like, everybody always donates chapter books. Let's find like a nice history book. It's like Pearl Harbor for children. And I'm like, looking back on it now, that's maybe a weird choice, but sure. History is important to learn, I guess. I was in like 4th grade when I did that, I think. Oh, Twisted Disaster, thank you for the raid! Welcome, friends! Hello, 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 welcome! How was your stream? What were you guys doing? Welcome, new friends. We are drawing Iba from the Somnium files. I'm in the shading process right now, but yeah. Ginkgo Kitty, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad! Oh, Extra Art 22, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Hello, everybody. What the heck is up? We are drawing. We are drawing. I'm blocking in shadows right now. I've already done the flat colors. You just can't see them right now. Muddy Blue, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Yeah, so all that to say, like, what I was talking about before is that, like, having a summer birthday was a little bit of a pain when I was a kid, mostly in elementary school, because, like, I wanted to, you know, have a birthday party at school and be able to bring cupcakes for the class and be the cool kid for the day, and I never got to because school ended, like, 3 weeks before my birthday. And according to my mom, she planned that she did it on purpose. Because my mom was a teacher and she didn't, like, she wanted to be able to take more maternity leave to, you know, raise me as a small child. And so she was like, she planned it. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna have my baby in the summer. So that I could, like, and it has just messed with things forever. Do we have a shout out comment? Oh yeah, if you do exclamation point shout out, I believe, on Twitch. That should work. If one of my mods could handle that, I would appreciate it so I can keep my drawing going. Chat was bullying me, but we had fun drawing art stuff. Hope you're having fun. I am having fun. My chat hasn't bullied me too much, but I did make an accidental comment about having art tutorials in my pants earlier, so that was weird. But it's fine. It's fine, I guess. I did and it didn't. Oh, really? Huh. Maybe I need to turn that on for mods. Huh. Oh no, it's slash shoutout. That's what it is. It's slash shoutout because it's like an actual Twitch functionality, not something that I programmed into it. If you do slash, it should bring up a list of potential commands. Hydrate? Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Sly. Appreciate it. Your stream bot's still down. It's not down. I turned it off because it was kind of getting annoying. It just made the chat harder to look at. I'd still like, if you look at the chat on the stream, you can see both messages, but it was easier for me and the mods to just turn off the relay mode for now. But yeah. Your character's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate. I actually have a sketch for a new outfit for her planned out. I just haven't had time to, you know, like sit down and make it. Oh, stretch break. Everybody raise your hands in the air and stretch. De-shrimp yourselves, chat. Here. Stretch break over. For me, anyway. You guys should stretch. I wonder if I'll be able to finish this one in the next hour. I probably will be, because, like, this step is the last thing that really takes time. Once I'm done with this step, it's just kind of all downhill from there. Cell shading that just takes a million years. Inking and the cell shading are, like, the most time-consuming parts of my process. But inking is at least, you know, kind of fun. The cell shading part is, it's just kind of turn your brain off and get through it as fast as possible. Is kind of how it feels. It's why I usually stream on TikTok when I'm doing, like, colors for my webcomic pages. It's just because I don't want to have to be just, like, alone with my thoughts when I'm sitting there doing the cell shading because it's so boring, and so that's usually when I'll, like, turn on a TikTok live. By the way, if you don't, you should follow me on TikTok. Wink. Hello, TikTok, I'm bored. Entertain me. Basically, yeah. And then I go on a 30-minute tangent about how TikTok sucks and won't give me a stream key. Because that's what the topic of my last TikTok live ended up being. I think I posted a thing on Twitter. But it's like, yeah, my normal streams are just like, you know, talking, shooting the shit with stream chat, like talking about art stuff and other random topics. Occasionally gets a little bit crazy, but nothing too bad. But then, like, every time I do a TikTok live, it's like, my TikTok lives are, I woke up and I chose violence, and I'm gonna, like, read every single social media platform for filth. I'm just gonna, like, destroy them with my own two hands. This is a fucking call-out live stream for TikTok and Instagram and Webtoon and all these other platforms. Just like, nah. Like I woke up and I'm choosing violence. It's just because TikTok has a way of getting me started. I don't know. But yeah, I would love for TikTok to finally give me a stream key so that I can stream to my, like, almost 200,000 followers over there and not just have to, like, you know, record my tablet screen. And I could even simul-stream over there if they would freaking give me a stream key! But they won't. They don't just hand you a stream key when you get the live functionality. You gotta sit there and wait for them to deign to give this unto thee a stream key. And I'm like, fuck off. Just let me stream on your goddamn platform, stupid. Oh yeah, here, let me save. There, I saved. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, like, Clip Studio Paint almost never crashes for me, so that was very odd that happened. Aiba, why is your hair so crazy? So crazy. Detailed. Hashtag give star stream key 2023. Yes, exactly. Give me a stream key, TikTok. How do you stream without one then? So Stream Key gives you the functionality to stream to TikTok, like, straight from OBS. When I do my normal streams on TikTok, it's just, I put my phone on a tripod, and it's just filming my, my Cintiq. And it's annoying because the tripod I have is real wiggly, because it's on, like, a telescoping arm. And I feel like it just gives everybody motion sickness. And I'm like, you know, I have a stream set up. I could stream art to TikTok from my computer, and it would look so much nicer if you would just give me the goddamn stream key. But they won't. I'm so mad. If anybody knows anybody at TikTok who can get me a stream key... You know what? Fuck it. If anyone can help me get a stream key for TikTok, I will draw you, like, a full picture like this for free. If anyone knows anybody at TikTok, I'm just gonna put this out there. If you can help me get a stream key, if you can get in contact with people from TikTok and be like, hey, give this girl a stream key, and it works, I will draw you whatever the fuck you want. I will draw you a thing for free. I will do it. I want a stream key, and they just will not give me one, and I'm so mad about it. I am just putting that out there into the netherverse. My username on TikTok is TheStarfishface, same as here. I am leveraging my damn platform! So with a stream key, you could even, like, VTube. Yeah, I could be a VTuber on TikTok! And I could, like, have my little avatar show up. But it doesn't work on TikTok because they need to give me a stream key first, and they won't give me a stream key! Even a life-size 6 foot tall. Okay, I draw you something, not sew you something. I haven't touched my sewing machine in months. And I don't really make plushies anymore, so... I'm drawing it life-size? How do you want me to do life-size? I'm a digital artist. I will draw you a Rukia Kuchiki, but you gotta get me the stream key first. My commissions aren't usually open, so this is a big opportunity here. I'm just saying. I really, really, really want a TikTok stream key. Damn it. Just try to make it a real big DPI. Yeah, something like that. She's got the little hip dip from the front of her dress. You quest a stream key. The reward a commission. Yes, a free commission. I will draw you a thing. Give Star a stream key 2023! Damn it! Anyway, I'll stop begging now, but just keep it in mind. Anybody? Okay, we're almost done with the shading. Almost done here. I'm just double checking everything. On le quest for stream key. Yeah, exactly. The epic quest. I'm just gonna do a TikTok live and make the title TikTok give me a stream key. TikTok give me a stream key. TikTok give me a stream key. Cause yeah, my thing right now is I took kind of a vacation from TikTok because I was super burnt out and stressed and sick in December. And then when I came back, I had like no desire to make any more TikToks. And I'm like, what am I feel like I'm wasting my time on this app. They've just changed the algorithm too much and I just don't get views on my shit anymore. And it used to, like, they just keep changing the algorithm and it was working fine. And then they went and they changed it. Now it's different. And I'm just like, bleh. I think now maybe TikTok is just oversaturated. Because I remember when I first joined TikTok, my videos would all pretty consistently get, like, really good views. Not so much anymore. I don't post much on TikTok, amongst other things. Yeah, but, like, I still have freaking 20,000 followers on TikTok. It's almost there. It's not quite there yet, but I have a lot of followers on TikTok, and I would like to, like, you know, use that audience, try and get them to follow me on other platforms, but TikTok is just, they do not make it easy for you. Link in bio, all that bullshit is so stupid, and I hate it. Oh, I'm doing the eyes. That's why it's not changing. $20K. 200,000, not 20,000. Sorry, I may have misspoken. Because yeah, like I would love to get those people to follow me over on YouTube instead. I would love to have that many followers on YouTubes, but no. Heard another artist on both say his reach got nerfed when he mentioned YouTube or anything else. Yeah, no, TikTok is like actively fighting people from getting their followers to move to another platform. And it drives me crazy. It's just because, like, I use my TikTok primarily to promote my work on other platforms. And now I can't even mention the other platforms or else my shit gets nerfed. And I'm like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do then, TikTok? I guess I'm just not gonna use your platform anymore. I just hate it when platforms don't respect the people who use them, you know? It's like, I'm putting all this time and effort into making video content for your website. The least you could do is, you know, like, help me out a little bit? But no, instead they try to make you pay for ads so that your stuff gets shown to your followers when people followed you, and the function of the website is for people to be able to see the shit that you post on the website. Ugh! Anyway, I'm going on a tear. I'm doing it. It's happening. It's happening right in front of your eyes as I'm going on a tear. This is what every single one of my TikTok lives are like, though, is the thing. Every single time. I feel like her eyebrows need to be the color of her little red eyebrows. There. I just get so mad when platforms just don't respect the people who are making content for their platform, without which the damn platform would not exist. It's the same shit that happened to Instagram, and now it's happening on TikTok, and Twitter to a lesser extent, but still. Twitter at least lets you hyperlink to things. YouTube at least lets you hyperlink to things. Freaking TikTok, you think about another platform, and they nerf the views on your video. It's fucking bullshit! Got little eye makeup. It's like, okay, fine, TikTok, I guess I'm just not really gonna put any effort into your platform anymore. I barely make any money on TikTok anyway because their monetization is such shit. YouTube loves me. YouTube is like helping my videos go viral, and it's actually, you know, showing my videos to new people. Who the fuck would have thought it? And it's actually paying me well. Subscribe to my YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll be alerted for future stuff. Restricting the flow of traffic in and out can't be good for them. Well, restricting the flow of traffic out theoretically helps them because it keeps people on the app longer so that they'll stare at your ads longer. But, I mean, if people are dissatisfied with the platform, they're gonna stop using it. The thing right now is that TikTok is just, like, so everywhere that everyone is using it. It's gonna crash and burn eventually, I can tell you that right now. It just hasn't happened yet, but it will. Within the next 3 years, probably. Sub for more premium star rants. Yup. I'm going on a tear. I warned you guys it was gonna happen. Don't even get me started. You talking like you want to get me started. You want to get me started? Alright, I'll get started. Fuck TikTok. And while we're at it, fuck Instagram and fuck Webtoon too. Fuck all of them. This has been Art Streams with Star. Subscribe for more of this pissed off content. That's how TikTok has been treating you, then bite the hand during the TikTok streams. It ain't feeding you anyway. Exactly. Slay, but what is happening? Fair. I was talking about how whenever I do a TikTok live, I just go on angry rants about how shit TikTok is as a platform. And then I ended up going on a rant on YouTube about how shit TikTok is as a platform. So we've come full circle, really. YouTube is nice to me. I keep making this comparison, but it's still accurate. TikTok or YouTube feels like the better partner you have after a really bad ex, and the really bad ex is TikTok. That's how it feels. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can fuck around and make Aiba look a little bit transparenty. She's supposed to be her hands like here are supposed to be. I don't know if I like how that looks. No, on such a small scale, it just kind of looks weird. Nah, we're not doing it. We're not even bothering. We're not even bothering with that. It doesn't look right. We're not gonna do it. Oh! I didn't realize you guys should see my layers. Oh no! They saw my layers! They saw my layers! Very curious what the lore is behind this girl's hands. Yeah, same. It is never explained. Aside from she designed her appearance to fit the main character's preference. And what the fuck does that mean? I think we would all like to know what the fuck is the deal with her hands. Oh, Moondrops, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Main character has the oddly specific kink of transparent hands. That's what one can assume. I don't know. Okay, so now it is time for fuck around and find out parte deux. Parte deux. Parte number 2, which is we take the shadows and we just make the inside parts a little darker. A little darker. Called ambient occlusion, if you're doing it in like 3D modeling. It's just coming in and making the shadows darker. In the darkest parts of the shadows. Is it a little bit extra? Yes. Am I a little bit extra? Also yes. Let's go. This helps add a little bit more dimension. This isn't something I would do for the webcomic, but for like a piece of merch, yes. Come on. But yeah, if y'all are curious about this character and what her deal is, you should go and watch my whole Somnium Files playthrough. I played the entire game on stream, and it's archived on my second channel, TheStarfishface _etc. You can watch the whole thing, and then you can learn about the Aiba lore. Yay! Alright, and now we're gonna do Let's Be Extra round 3. We're gonna take like a cool tone, and we're gonna come in into the darkest parts of the shadow, and just kind of whoop, whoop, whoop. Not sure if I like that color. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. This is such like a little bitty minor thing, but it just adds a lot to the shadows, in my opinion. This makes them a little bit more visually interesting. You add a cooler tone to the darkest parts of the shadows. I did this in my Pokemon print. You can see it a little bit if you look hard enough. It's a very minor detail, and most people aren't really even gonna perceive it if they're just looking at it. But I think it looks neat, so I do it. Whoa. Weird. I just think it looks neat. I think it's like a subtle cool tone to the back of the shadows. Whoa, iStar's model get when she looks in the upper left corner. It was funny, when I first downloaded the finished model that my friend sent me, I had to really adjust the eye parameters and like the eye open sensitivity for the motion capture, because the thing is I naturally have enormous eyes, and so it just my model was like doing this constantly. It just looks like this all the time. And I was like, okay, that's a bit much. We're gonna tone that down. Details, details, and more details, exactly! I'm extra like that. Oh, just you guys wait, we're gonna come in and fuck around with the line art here in a sec. I don't know, it's a small thing, but I just think that, like, changing the colors of the shadows just a little bit, I think it adds a lot. It just kind of feels like reflected light, almost. Star's model yearns to perceive. Yes, I must see. I wish to see it all. Alrighty, so here's what we got so far. Alrighty, who's ready for even more fucking around? Who's ready for even more fucking around? Because now we're gonna fuck around with the line art. And we're gonna come in and add like some highlights on these spot blacks, because it looks cool. And it's extra. And I am nothing if not extra as fuck when it comes to just like tiny details. I have some of this on my model too, you can kind of see it in the back of my hair. I just think it looks neat. fucking around at the speed of sound. You guys know that Brian David Gilbert quote? God. From the Zelda video, where it's just like, if I can't be accurate, I sure as hell am gonna be extra. That is me, at all times, at all hours of the day. My heart is extra as fuck. Little game called Fucking Around with the Shadow Colors. Fucking around with the shadow colors. What if I made it orange like the rest of her hair? Oh, that's kind of cool looking. That's kind of cool looking. That's kind of cool. I'm not 100% sure on it, though. There. Iba has bisexual hair now. We haven't even started on the highlights yet, chat. Oh my god. We're gonna select the color or the shadows, and then we're gonna invert the selection so that my shadows don't overlap with the highlights anywheres. And we're just gonna go to town. Wow, wow, wow. Give her some highlights on her weird shiny arms. Not gonna go too hardcore with the highlights on her hair because her hair is white. You can't super see the highlights anyway. Just gonna do like some simple highlights. Nothing too complicated. Shiny, yes. I keep changing the way that I draw hair highlights. It changes like once a month. What's consistency? I don't know. Yeah, consistency, what the fuck is that? Love your VTuber model. Thank you. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. Feeling pretty good about this here right about now. All right. So now It is time for the final fuck around. This is the part where we put all the layers in a folder together. And we just start going crazy with clipping masks to make it glowy and soft and highlighty. This is the secret step to all of my arts. This is how I get that kind of soft glow on everything. Make sure her forehead is nice and shiny. Now we're gonna do like a mid-tone with like a pink. And we're gonna do like an overlay here about, so kind of like the mid-color areas. Do overlay, that's a little bit too much. I actually might change the color a little bit because I feel like the underside of her hair highlighty should be bluey. The nice thing about this is that if you go overboard, you can always just go back in and tone it down a little bit and change the colors as you go. We're playing Calvin Ball over here, gang. It's all a little bit crazy. The secret sauce. It is. Yes, so here was the before. It's real subtle. Before, after, before, after. Ah! After. Some soft glows on that shrimp. Soft shrimp glows. And now, I might. Don't merge all layers. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I'm gonna fuck around with the gradient map, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. This is just the playing around stage. This last step is just the we're having fun and playing around and just doing whatever speaks to us type of step of the process. Whoa. Luminescent. Nope, I don't like that. We're not gonna stick with it. So this is the joy of digital art, right? You can just fuck around, and if you decide you don't like something, you can change it. Miss Iba, you're looking a little bluish. My problem is that I like purple too much. Gang, my problem is that I just like purple too much. And if I can make something purple, I'm gonna make it purple. Got like a little bit more of a pink tone to her now. It's just the problem. The problem is that Miss Iba is not purple. She's like shrimp color. She's pink. She's pink. So she should look pink. Bleh. But fuck it, it's my art and we ball. I think I'm done with this one. I'm done with this for now. I'm gonna leave it alone. And by leave it alone, I mean fuck with it more right now. Just for shits and giggles. Because I want to do something stupid that no one's gonna see except for me. little bitty, teeny, tiny eye shrimps. Little bitty, teeny, tiny eye shrimp. There. No one else is gonna ever see it, but I'll know. Here, actually, let's make it a little bit more abstract. Kind of an abstract shrimp with like a little heart tail. Abstract little shrimp. We love it! She got little shrimp eyes! And see, this is gonna be on a keychain. It's gonna be so small. No one's gonna know that it's there. But I'll know. I'll know, chat. And all of you guys will also know. All of you guys will also know. We'll all know together, exactly. Alright, I am done with this shrimp. I usually would go another 30 minutes, but I have reached a good stopping point, and I'm tired and my back hurts. So I'm gonna call it a night. Here, but don't go yet. I have to do my shilling. If you're watching me on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would appreciate it very much so, and that way you can see all the future videos that I put out. And if you're on Twitch, there's a link to my YouTube in the chat, so you should subscribe to me on YouTube. I might eventually make the transition to streaming on YouTube fully because I've been really enjoying it over there. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna keep doing dual streaming for as long as I can, so we'll see. But I've been enjoying YouTube, so you should follow me on YouTube over there. If you haven't yet, this will be merch on my store eventually. And if you sign up for my mailing list on my shop website, then you can be alerted when this merch goes on sale, when the IBA is become available. So I have a newsletter page on my store website where you can find it, and that is where it will be. And also, if you're still here and you haven't read my webcomic Cast-Off, you should totally read it because it is good. And I spend most of my day working on it. And I'm very excited about some stuff that's coming up in this chapter and in future chapters, and I'm very, very excited. You guys should totally read it. We've got reviews coming into the chat. Critics say, read it. It's awesome. Thank you. Heckin' yeah, webcomic. Yeah, I'm a webcomic Cast-Off. You should totally read it. If you like my art style, you should totally read it, because it's good. And I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go take a nap and play Fire Emblem and then go work on comics more later. But thank you guys for joining me on this impromptu art stream. I got a new piece of merch done. This was nice. I love it when I'm productive on stream. Critics say Cast-Off has your daily recommended dose of cute anxious boy. It's true. Here, is there somebody on Twitch I could raid, perhaps? Oh shit, Spectis is playing Dark Souls 3. You know what? That'll be a good substitute. We didn't get to play a FromSoft games today, so now we're gonna go watch a friend play a FromSoft game. So there. We'll just do that. We'll raid Spectissa. Everybody, if you're on Twitch, go over to Spectissa's stream and say hi. And be nice. Give her some love. I don't know how often she's been streaming recently, but... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go end the stream now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you all on Monday. Fare thee well, friends. Goodbye.